Hare Krishna. Krishna explains what a person should do and what he should not do, and a person should try to understand this from the scriptures. So, with our own strength, we can never understand the personal nature of God. God is a person. With our strength, we cannot understand, we cannot comprehend, because Lord is, to understand God is omnipresent, and there is a kind of universal consciousness that is the foundation of this world. With his own strength, a person will not be able to understand. But what happens is he can, this is possible if we follow the scriptures. Therefore, God gives us scriptures which are manifestation of his will. So, what is the scriptures? Scriptures are the recorded will of the Lord, because Lord is a person. And if he's a person, we should know that he must be having some desires. Often people ask, what does God want from me? If we want that God is a person, that means he wants something, right? So we are used to the fact that all personalities want something. So God is not an exception to the rule. So he is also person, therefore he also wants something. But how do I know what he wants? So that's why the God's will is recorded in scriptures, where he says, do this, don't do this, and live like this, and don't kill, and don't steal. So at some level, he regulates our life, and in the end, it is necessary not only to tune into to a kind of robot fulfilling someone's desire, but to gain freedom. Actually, it's not that we are entering into slavery by fulfilling all the time his will. No, we are actually gaining freedom. So the understanding that God is a person brings freedom to a person. So he gives him the understanding that I am a person, and that I freely, by my own will, serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So the chapter 16 of Bhagavad Gita is an antithesis of this. So Krishna explains what happens to people who do not follow the scriptures and what is the reason for this. So there are three reasons for this: lust, anger, and greed, and pride also. So there can be considered differently. So Krishna cites the curious qualities of demonic nature, and he says that in the end it is this lust or desire to insist on one's desire, to put one's will higher than the will of the Lord. Will of the Most High is that I reject the scriptures. So because scriptures are will of Lord, he says that there are three gates to hell. The there are the highways are open for the hell. You do this, you will go to hell, and you do this, you will be free. So yash shastra vidam vitsajya vartate kamakarta. So if a person rejects shastra vidhi, and acts on his own whims of his own free will, driven simply by lust, no, nasa siddhim avapnoti. Such a person will not achieve perfection. Na sukham, he will not find happiness. Na param gatim, he will not achieve the highest goal also. So simply the choice is ours. We can all choose what I want. So Vedas claim that there are several types of perfection, and the scriptures help us to understand what perfection is and gain perfection. So we all want to achieve some kind of perfection, but perfection is very mysterious. So siddhi or perfection means some higher goal, and Vedas say that in essence a person has four goals. So you want to either be righteous in one or the form, or uh, like in performing your duties, excellence or values. So if a person is righteous, this in itself is a very good. So he can be sure, he can calmly look into the eyes of everyone else, he does not need to hide. So this is the perfection, no? He is very righteously living, he does not need to be afraid. So dharma, this is what is dharma. So he's following the rules very properly and achieving perfection. So artha is also perfection. A person can prosper economically, he can have many vehicles, he can have many things, and he can have many apartments, or he can have some villas or whatever, cruise ships, and so they all go, they are all called perfection in artha. And then there is perfection in kama. So perfection in kama means essential pleasure in perfection. If a person achieves some success in this, he too can be considered himself as successful, and in the end there is moksha. Moksha means liberation from suffering, which according to the Vedas is the highest goal of man. Now, but in our sampradaya we insist that all these excellence are in fact not no perfection only. The all this is, it's like a dust only, that neither dharma, artha, kam, moksha, nor religiosity or uh, economic development, sensual pleasure, not even liberation is considered perfection. Our perfection, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that Purushartha Shiromani means it's a crust jewel, a jewel from all other perfections. This is Prema Pumurto Mahan. The ultimate goal of human life is love. So, man was born in order not only to experience love in the purest and most authentic form. So, it is the highest goal and the highest human dignity. So, Krishna says that if a person want to achieve even ordinary goals, simple goals, he cannot do this if he does not follow the scriptures. What to speak of the highest incomprehensible goal of spiritual love? This is not possible just if I live whatever way I want. So, when nothing is, uh, then only the love can manifest. So, one should not even talk about just the love unless he is ready to practice the scriptures. A person must first follow the vidhis or the instructions of the scriptures. He must build his life according to the solid principles of scriptures, realizing that this is the only chance for me to satisfy Krishna. How else I can satisfy God? God is big, and what else I can do? And I just have to do the will of Lord, act in accordance with the instructions of scriptures, vidhi. So vidhi is the instructions that are given in the scriptures, the very beginning. And if I do this, then I gradually prepare my heart for love to come into my heart. So we'll discuss more on this topics in our further sessions. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna.